It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The historic Awabba house at Burrigal is little more than a shell this morning after it was destroyed by fire last night. At least 40 firefighters from across Newcastle and Lake Macquarie were called to the popular wedding reception venue at about 5:30 to find flames through the roof. It took them 3.5 hours to fully extinguish the blaze. Crews are still there this morning trying to mop up hot spots. Built in the 1920s, the popular restaurant and cafe has been gutted. However, the art gallery next door escaped the inferno. Police and fire investigators are now trying to determine how it started. Quick work by police has prevented another house fire tragedy in the Hunter overnight. Officers were conducting a routine traffic stop just after 3 this morning when they noticed flames leaping into the night sky from a weatherboard home in Cliff Street, Maitland. They forced open the front door and helped a mother and her 2 children to safety who were asleep inside. The fire started on the back deck of the home where a beer keg was being used as a wood heater. A neighbour managed to douse the flames and contain the fire to the back deck. Dangerous surf conditions are forecast for the Hunters coastline, prompting a warning from lifesavers. Swells of up to 12 metres are predicted to lash the New South Wales coast over the next couple of days. Stephen Pearce from Surf Lifesaving New South Wales says people need to think twice about entering the water.
For rock fishers, we're putting out an extreme warning right now to say please stay well clear of all rock platforms and all headlands. This surf is going to be quite large. In fact, some of the largest we've seen in many months, and it's just going to be so catastrophic if anyone gets washed off the rocks.
The state government is moving to buy the former Pasminco smelter site at Bullaroo. A bill will go before Parliament this week for the compulsory acquisition of the 92 hectares of land, which has undergone years of remedial work to clean and contain lead contamination on the site. The purchase would pave the way for a major retail and residential development, with Costco and IKEA already expressing an interest in establishing outlets on the site. Lake Macquarie has become the first council in the Hunter to join Castle Personnel's Inclusive 100 initiative. The city joins more than 60 local organisations working to break down barriers and raise awareness of the challenges faced by those looking for work with a disability, health condition or injury. With more than 11,000 people living with a disability across the city, Mayor Kay Fraser believes council can be a leader in the area. She says making the pledge is just one way council can show support and take action.
So I'd be sort of asking all other councils to have a look at how they can also be part of the 100 Club and other large businesses who can also, take on the community strategic role and look at employing people with a disability.
2NURFM Sport.
Some of the frontrunners for the Knights' head coaching role in 2020 include Roosters assistant coaches Adam O'Brien and Craig Fitzgibbon, Melbourne Storm assistant coach Jason Riles, and former NRL head coaches Garth Brennan, Anthony Green and Shane Flanagan. The hunt for a new coach continues after the shock resignation of Nathan Brown from the role to end the 2019 season. Brown and Knights CEO Phil Gardner met on Monday, where they mutually agreed it was best for Brown to move on after 4 years at the helm. While he'll be leaving at the end of the year, Brown says this season is not over yet and wants to make a final tilt for the playoffs. Meanwhile, 18-year-old rookie Bradman Best will debut for the Knights this Saturday against the West Tigers. He's been named on the extended bench, but will come into the match day squad to play on the wing. And the Newcastle Jets are set to play the Edgeworth Eagles in the FFA Cup round of 16 tonight at Jack McLaughlin Oval. The match comes off a 3-2 win against Melbourne Victory 2 weeks ago. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 41, 37, 5, 7, 43, 16 and 1, and the supplementaries are 20 and 10. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.